Hey gang, how are you doing? Jonathan here for Tailhunter Sportfishing, and it's time once again for the Mexican Minute PAZ video fishing report, and this is going to cover all the fishing action for our Tailhunter Sportfishing fleet in La Paz, Baja, Mexico, for the dates of April 3rd to April 10th, 2022. Wherever you are, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for checking in, and also hope you're having a great Easter week and many blessings for Easter as well. Okay, let's talk about what's going on with fishing this past week. Not a whole lot, and there's a couple reasons for that. Number one, I think it's a big lull, or there's that big lull, before spring break, before Easter actually hits, and so a lot of folks really didn't come in. A lot of folks didn't fish. Overall, from November to April is our off season, so there aren't that many people fishing quite yet anyway. But on top of it, with spring break and Easter just now kicking off, I think there was that little bit of a lull, so not that many people on the water. So consequently, not a lot of fishing to tell you about. There were fish that were caught, but if you don't have a lot of people on the water, it's hard to check out all the spots. It's kind of hard to be here and there and here and there. If there were a lot of people on the water, we'd probably have a better idea of what was going on as far as fishing is concerned. Overall, the winds did come up a little bit stronger again this week. It wasn't like the week before where the winds settled down and we really got into some nice yellowtail. We got some Dorado on board. We saw some marlin. There was some nice action. This past week, the winds kind of came up a little bit more. There weren't that many people fishing, as I mentioned. Some yellowtail were caught. There were some sticky days where it was really picky. And then there were other days where we really just had to fish inshore. We got Sierra, we got Pargo. There were some nice Cabria that were caught. Some Bonita running around. We got a couple of Dorado hookups that were lost. Good news, some roosterfish are finally showing up. We had a couple, the week before, and it looks like maybe the roosterfish are just starting to move in. Nothing big, none of those big horses that we're known for, none of those 50, 60, 100 pounders, but, some fun 20, 30 pounders, 15, 5 pounders, that size, especially on light tackle, a lot of fun, close to shore, shallow water. So the folks that went after the roosterfish did get them. We've got our fingers crossed that the bigger ones will start showing up as the baits get bigger as well. These roosterfish, I know a lot of you want to come down and, catch that roosterfish, check it off the bucket list, and they are a lot of fun. They really get big where we are. We are known as, the roosterfish capital of the world. But what it requires is, number one, they eat the sardines. Those are our main live bait. They also like the mullet, and the mullet are, maybe 5-6 inches, a little bit bigger than the sardines. That is another favorite food. But they're really, if you really want the big hog roosterfish, we've got to wait till we get these sabalo, what we call the ladyfish. And these are, 11, 12, 18 inches long. Anything that can wrap its mouth around a bait that's that big is going to be a big fish. When those baits start moving in, when those baits start swimming along the shallow areas, that's when those bigger roosterfish are going to start coming in, start coming up from the deeper water, and we can get them along the shallow. So fingers crossed that we're going to see more of these roosterfish as the baits get bigger and as we get more baits, and of course as the winds settle down as well. Overall, I'll tell you what, it looks like the winds are going to be a little bit strong for this coming Easter week. Some 15, 20 mile an hour gusts, some good days, some bad days. We just have to keep an eye on it. We do have more people fishing this week, so I think it's going to show up a little bit better in next week's fishing report. If you're coming down this week, I will tell you, the busiest time to be in Mexico is not Easter. It's not Christmas. It's not Thanksgiving. It's not Memorial Day weekend. The busiest time is Easter. It's a big, big holiday in Mexico. Not only are the spring breakers coming in, not only are the folks coming down to visit for Easter, but a lot of the locals, a lot of the Mexicans, this is the big travel week. They go to see folks in the U.S. They travel around domestically as well. The airlines are full. Airline prices are high. Hotels are not only full, but their prices are very high as well. Some of the beaches that we normally see that are completely empty, my gosh, you go out on Easter week and it looks like Woodstock out there. And there are no designated camping spots like there are in the U.S. If there's a spot, somebody's going to put a tent on it, a barbecue, and you literally, to walk across the beach, are hopping between the little spaces between the tents, the RVs, the boats, the boom boxes, the barbecues. It's a lot of fun out there. I just want to tell you that a lot of the normally tranquil, empty beaches are going to be full this coming week. So just if you're coming down, make a note of that. Anyway, that's going to be a quick wrap up on what's going on. Things are going to start heating up. I guarantee we're just going to start getting into the season. So hope you're coming down. If not, get in touch with us because a lot of our dates are filled or filling quickly. Okay? In the meantime, I'm Jonathan for the Mexican Minute. God bless you for a great Easter week and Easter. Thank you for checking in. Please don't forget to do us a favor. Give us the old thumbs up, like us, and subscribe as well. You take care. God bless. We'll catch you next week.